What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have another cool one for you. Another cool G.I. Joe offering from the classic collection, all the way from 1999. We bring you the G.I. Joe U.S. Coast Guard Cold Water Immersion Suit. Let's bring this guy in. Guys, this was actually a cool figure that we believe we had on video, and a subscriber brought it to our attention that they did not see the U.S. Coast Guard Cold Water Immersion Suit G.I. Joe on our playlist. And so after we looked and we looked and we looked, and true enough, we didn't see him because I brought out the other G.I. Joe Coast Guard video, and that got their attention. And they said, you know, where's the cold water immersion G.I. Joe Coast Guard? So without further ado, here is the G.I. Joe Cold Water Immersion Coast Guard. And you're probably wondering, where's the cellophane? Where's the plastic protection? These didn't come with this particular box style. As you can see, everything is encased in plastic. He's got his pump gauge shotgun right behind him. He's got his baseball cap. Not a ton of, there's his dog tags. But everything was kind of stationed behind him, encased in plastic. This figure, you can see, I'm putting my hands right there inside this box. Nothing. And I thought that was very odd and unique at the same time. It was a beautiful box. I bought this back in 1999 from Walmart. So my U.S. Coast Guard Cold Water Immersion Suit G.I. Joe came from Walmart back in 1999. And you simply could not miss this guy because of the beautiful orange cold water immersion suit that he had on. So he stuck out like a sore thumb in a toy aisle. And my eyes immediately lit up, and I had to get this guy. And I remember seeing one kid had one, and he was playing with it. And actually, the reason this box, and that's how I found out why the box was made the way it was. The kid was making his arms swing out. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to try them for you in a minute. And I thought that was just another cool aspect of Hasbro trying to definitely reach the younger demographic with more interaction with these action figures. And here's just this head sculpt is just beautiful. Beautifully done. Love that crew cut there that he has going on. The suit is pristine. It's cherry mint. It's beautifully done. And this guy is so clean. And you say, well, how can you keep him so clean and there's nothing protecting him? Well, what we have is we have a plastic cover that we put over this box to protect the figure so he doesn't get any dust or dirt or any type of anything on his suit. Because as you can see, the suit is beautifully done and very clean. Guys, if you're just joining us, please like and subscribe. This is what we do. We have a ton of fun. We hang out in our museum collection, and we do all these cool videos just for you guys. We love sharing all of these wonderful artifacts and action figures from our museum collection with you guys. And today's offering is our U.S. Coast Guard cold water immersion suit G.I. Joe. That's a lot. That's a mouthful. That's a lot to say. We're going to call him a cold water suit G.I. Joe. So guys, please like and subscribe. This is what we do all day, every day. And we'll show you he's got his pistol. Even the pistol is encased in plastic, along with the hand. Hasbro spared no expense, and they didn't want this. They definitely didn't want this guy getting anything on him. And yet, he was not made for collectors. This was definitely for the younger demographic. They wanted the kids to engage and play with G.I. Joe, interact with G.I. Joe. You see the hand there. Beautiful hand sculpt. He's holding his pistol, and you have here, down here, a try me. And that's what the little kid was doing back in 1999. He was using this Joe. So I made sure I didn't get that one. Because sure enough, the second the kid was done playing with the G.I. Joe, he just threw him right back on the shelf. So I made sure I didn't get that G.I. Joe. This pistol drawing action. See back. Let's go around to the back and see what we can do here. Here's another side shot. Push down lever for pistol drawing action. See back. Okay, we're headed that way. We are headed that way. And if this is not a cool back, this is, once again, guys, this is why I can't bring myself to destroy these beautiful boxes. Look at the artwork. Blown out. More artwork from the front. As you can see, our Coast Guard here in this, our artwork is got his firearm drawn. The other guy got the Coast Guard has the pump gauge action going. Let's get you a year. 1999, and right here, push down lever and back for drawing action. And that's really all there was to it. And that's nothing robotic or highly technical about it. Just a lever you just push down on, and we'll see. We'll bring him back up. I want to see if I can do it for you guys here. This is a rare moment. I really don't handle this guy that much, but I want to make sure I'm getting it just okay. Let's bring it back around here. And as you can see, and I can't make him go fast because he's never done that before. That's the first time I've done that. See, guys, Mr. M.I.B plays with his toys. So I think that was really cool. It took a lot to do that, though. You don't think it's that easy. And that's all it is. As you can see, everything is plasticed off there. You can get to the back comfortably. I'm sure it's a lot easier if I took him out, but this guy's been in our museum collection since 1999. In this condition. This is a C10 museum quality figure here that we have in our collection. You can still find this guy. Once again, he carries his value a little bit better. His collectability is pretty decent, but you can still get this guy. Cotswold Collectibles online toy site is where I would strongly suggest you look first and foremost if you're looking for him in this condition. And the second site I would say it would be eBay. And you can get good figures off eBay as well. And I know a lot of collectors that buy their GI Joes from eBay, and they only have great things to say about eBay. Once again, I seldom use eBay because, once again, as you can see, this particular GI Joes from my personal collection, and I was telling somebody the other day that, you know, it's crazy that, you know, you can buy these guys off eBay and Amazon and Costco Collectibles, and I guess I'm just getting really old now because I bought all these guys when they were still in the stores. So times is passing me by. So my guy is homegrown. He came from the store. He didn't come from eBay or any toy online toy store site or something. He came right out of the store. But a lot of the young collectors, you know, God bless them, they weren't born back then, or they were just too young. So, boy, they don't know what they were missing, guys. The older collectors, we had it good. These young collectors don't know what they're missing. But they're catching up, and that's the cool part about it. G.I. Joe is still alive and kicking, and all the wonderful collectors that we know of and that are collecting G.I. Joe, they're keeping G.I. Joe alive in that aspect. Guys, we have an awesome action-packed week for you, in store for you. We're just getting started. Today's Monday. We're getting it kicked off the right way with some awesome G.I. Joes. People have been yelling at me. You're doing a lot of MEGO videos. You're doing a lot of 8-inch action figure videos. Bring back the 12-inch G.I. Joe videos. So, guys, we hear you. Beautiful. I love this guy to death. I love him to death. Once again, guys, isn't fun the best thing to have? Guys, God bless. And keep collecting.